What made you straight up nope out of a relationship? How about things that should have been red flags but I was too naive to recognize? Left notes on my car windshield when I was at work. A friend's house. The store seemed sweet, but I realized later that was my SO keeping tabs on me, even when I didn't say where I was. Let me know how much a hitman cost and that it was cheaper than you'd expect. Would tell me something, and then later say that was a lie or a test, as though I should have figured that out instead of expecting the truth. Expected me to answer every call, and would get angry if I wanted to end the call first. Complain about my friends and family all the time. All of them. And apparently everyone I knew was manipulative and or rude. I didn't figure out this was an attempt to isolate me until after we broke up. I received a message that clearly wasn't meant for me. We just had our first date, which went really well. Calling me cheap in this limeball and how I'm on my last chance to make things right on her coming in birthday with lots of presents. I replied, "Hi, this is X, we just met and had one date, was that message for someone else?" She replied pretending to be her 12-year-old sister. Then apparently her dad messaged me with how he's told off his younger daughter. I'm out, fuck that shit, face rolling on the floor laughing. This one is hilarious. Should have said something like, what kind of a father shares accounts of their discipline with a guy who dated their daughter once? I need to speak with your mother, please put her on immediately. And then see how big you could make the cast of family members supporting her attempt to get another date and a nice birthday present. Genuinely feared for my safety. I went over and we got in an argument, so I slept on the floor essentially. I went to the bathroom to text one of my buddies to come pick me up since I thought she had fallen asleep. I suddenly get a text from her saying, "Where are you?" And my phone made a sound. I froze up and opened the bathroom door and she was already standing there waiting for me in the darkness. She didn't say a word at all, just stared at me until I walked by. I went back to my spot on the floor and got under the blanket and pretended to be going to sleep until she did. After about 30 minutes I decided to peek out from under the covers and she was literally towering over me in total darkness with her eyes wide open the entire time. I got the fuck out of there so fast. Jesus Christ, it's like a sleep paralysis demon but real. By far the most terrifying answer. Married for 6 years. Started out thinking she just struggled with depression and anxiety sometimes, but things kept escalating. I walked away when she started threatening to stab me in my sleep. We had already tried several couples therapists and individual therapists, but she refused to consider medication. I called her to meet up and try to find some closure, but she cut me off telling me I wasn't allowed to leave her and as punishment she was sleeping with 2 other guys. At that point I just ignored her number and filed for divorce. Hope she's doing well, but glad to not be afraid for my life. Not wanting to be stabbed in your sleep equals reasonable boundary. Good decision. My brother took a girl to a high-end sushi place and his date ordered 3x the food as he did. He just got a grilled salmon. She ate almost none of it and at the end she said she ordered all the extras so she could take some home for tomorrow. When the waiter showed up for the bill she excused herself to go to the bathroom. The waiter asked my brother if he wanted to split the check and at that point my brother did the right thing and stuck her with $100 worth of sushi and booze. The girl returned to see a huge check at her seat. The true hero here was the waiter. He probably sensed what had happened and came to the rescue. We went to the mall and stopped by this little kiosk selling cookies. I decided that I would get 1 cookie. The lady working there said if I buy 2 I get 1 free. I decided to buy 2 and get the third one free. My date went off on this lady saying she's trying to scam me etc. etc. He was legit yelling so loud that it was echoing through the mall. It was so embarrassing. If you're rude to people in customer service, you're not for me. Giving you one free because you bought one more is scamming you.